เป็นเลยแล้วเนี่ยดูดิ
ได้ยินเสียงเปลวพูดอยู่นะ
ไม่ก็หนูยังไม่ได้มิวแต่คือหนูเข้ามาแล้วมันเป็นแบบเนี้ยอะไรอ่ะกดกดจริงๆกดหนูมั่นใจ500%
This is breaking news from ThailandTV.news. Now all the Thailand news is in one place. The latest reports from around the clock and around the world. Breaking Thailand news from all the world's top news sources, translated into 11 languages and updated 24 hours a day. Here's Ali with more.
ThailandTV.news has it all. The latest news, weather and sports updates, plus up-to-the-minute events listings and fun things to do in Thailand. And that's not all. There's also entertainment, lifestyle, and travel news, including the latest visa information. If it's happening in Thailand, you'll find it here at ThailandTV.news.
It's all here at ThailandTV.news. All the latest news, weather, sports, they even cover ice hockey. It's all done at ThailandTV.news. Yes, it's all the Thailand news, all in one place.
A production from Thailand, brought to you in a broadcast created on more than one continent. This is Thailand's biggest night for hockey. This is Hockey Night in Thailand.
And hello, everyone. Keith Mueller from our control center in California. And as you can see, we still have youth hockey out on our rink. And we're going to be delayed about 15-20 minutes for tonight's game. So while we wait, we're going to go talk to Dom Damas. and watch the SHL News Week 13 as we wait. So we'll talk to you in a bit.
This episode of the Siam Hockey League News is brought to you by the Big Chili Magazine, where in this issue there's a great article titled How Ringmaster John Nutt is Challenging the Heavyweights of Mixed Martial Arts with His Action-Packed Full Metal Dojo Shows.
So we've just finished off week 13, and we have a special surprise for y'all. We have Harrison in the studio, and Harrison, congratulations on being the first ever player in the SHL to reach 100 points.
Thank you.
And you're actually at 101, right?
I am, I believe.
Yeah?
And that last game really pushed me over the threshold there.
Congratulations. So how's it feel?
Good. I mean, it must mean I played more games than everybody else. So
Not necessarily true, but I would say there's a lot of people who's played as many games as you, but you have more points between assists and goals.
Yeah. The big help, sorry, Corey, that you're hurt, but Corey is like 2 points away with half as many games.
Yeah. So
hey, fortune favors the healthy. I don't know.
yeah, but you missed part of a season because you had a broken foot also.
Yeah, that's true.
Last year, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just looking at the stat line. You are not quite a 1.25, one game, 1.25 point per game player. So the words couldn't come out. So congratulations. I mean, what I'm trying to get at is that, it takes consistency over a long period of time. It's not just, as you say, you've been healthy, you've been a quality player. We've got some players who right now are producing at about a 1.5, 2 point per game clip. Can they sustain that over multiple seasons as you have?
Will they be around for multiple seasons?
Correct.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I mean, this year, the league's gotten so much better. It's been hard to sustain that clip. If you guys have kindly noted how I've stayed off the score sheet a couple of weeks.
Well, this is it's true. You guys don't necessarily wind up on our stats page, but something that Dom and I have been increasingly discussing is we wish we could get some more additional stats, things like face-off wins.
Yeah.
Now, you're not doing as much center play this season, but you and Jesse, especially if we're just talking specifically about KCG, often would do things that won't necessarily put you on assists and goals, but are clearly contributing to the team and helping for the effort and why you guys have the second best record in the league.
Right, and I think it, at least for me, what switched last year was when a lot of the Thai players came in, when guys like Patrick were playing full-time, Hideki was playing full-time last year, and this year with injections of guys like Jan and Kim and, Ken's playing full-time, those guys are driving the bus, and my role, Jesse's role, like we got to switch. Sometimes you got to not be the guy going for a breakaway and just hunker down and play D every now and then.
How does that feel for you? I know you're a very offensive player. I just know that from playing against you quite often in Shinny. You have to stay. How does it feel to step back or not take that face off or whatever?
I mean, scoring and being part of the offense is fun. Like, that's the fun part of hockey, which is why Shinny is great, because you don't have to play defense. But
I know you don't.
But in a game, and especially last year and this year, like, I intentionally picked a lot of young Thai players because I want them to get into the league and, like, become better hockey players. And as the captain, if I'm flying the zone not playing defense, it's not really setting a good example. So I feel like I'm okay with that role because I think that's part of the duty. So,
and I have noticed that you are very much a more defensive player this year. Not defensive, a two-way player, more so this year than you have in the past. But I think, as you had said, a lot of that has to do with we have a more influx of the young Thai players this year, and whereas in previous years it was more about let's see how many goals we can get. Whereas this where you can't do that this year.
Right.
So.
Yeah, you got to focus on defense. And at least maybe if everyone's not playing a complete game, the balance has to be the team is playing a complete game. And we've struggled with that, but I think we're rounding out.
Well, there are teams that are struggling with playing a complete game or playing as a team, which we'll get into. So, but yeah.
On that note, just really quickly, one other intangible I would say is it is very noticeable as well to see your leadership qualities, and I mean that genuinely. You have some teams where guys will try and lead by example. Some guys are more vocal, and I will say that with you specifically, I am always hearing you chirping on the bench, rallying your in a positive way, rallying your guys up, just pointing things out, saying, "Hey guys, like okay." For example, in this past game where you guys were the victors, going into the third, you say, "Hey guys, like make the smart plays." Right, we've got a lead here. Like, hey, if you guys have one guy going forward, communicate about it. Keep one guy back. Right, let's maintain this. Let's support Leo. And you can see this week after week that you provide these, as we talked about at the start of this clip, not necessarily score sheet data, not necessarily on the stat sheet, but you're doing a lot of the things that a leader should be doing. So I want to point that out.
Yeah, thanks. You know, what's that old great saying? Those who can't do, teach. So I certainly know
I disagree with that old
two
sentiment.
Teachers are sitting here next to you.
Yeah, but like, you know, I'm on the bench, and I know I physically can't like take over a game, but if I can try to motivate the guys to play just a little bit smarter, or maybe see the play a little differently and communicate to them, you know, maybe that's effective. And I think it has been.
I absolutely would agree with that. I mean, this was one of the things I noticed. I think it was in the second game of the season where I forget who you were playing. I think it was against Aware. I could be wrong in that. And it was like, Aware, they were just so quiet. And you're over there going, come on, guys, let's go. We can do this. And it was just like, I noticed that. I was like, that's what captains do. Because, I mean, you hear Friesen, he does the same thing. And Jordan has started doing the same thing. So,
you know, I can't believe I'm going to give this guy any credit. But I did learn a lot from Brad. You know, sorry, Brad. No, I did learn a lot from him in just, like, how to motivate players, you know, and how to get guys excited about being at the rink, being on the team, and winning. You know, that was good. It was someone good to learn from.
I would agree with that. I mean, he was consistent throughout his whole time in the SHL, and then it paid off in his last season. So,
unfortunately, at the expense of one person here.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into the games here. In our first game of the night, we had Aware facing off against KCG.
Yeah. This game started surprisingly, in the sense that Aware, who has, you know, just for whatever reason, they've kind of been snake bitten all year, and Scott, who was my color commentator in this game, and I both remarked at how pleasantly surprised we were at the pep that they had. Before the game, I spoke with Captain Justin St. Denis and John Chiknowski, some of the other leaders on Aware, and they had changed the lines up a little bit. And you could see that this kind of influx, this little change in how they were playing, really gave them a pep in their step, as I said earlier. And you guys, in my opinion, just came out a little bit flat.
Yeah, and that was actually something I had specifically said not to do in our pregame skate. But, you know, I think, you know, they scored a shorthanded goal, and that's always a sting.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, that was a great goal. Roger with an excellent
Roger's
play.
Definitely going to get the Rookie of the Year this year.
16 years old.
Yeah.
And he's playing with some guys who have a decade of experience on him. And
decade plus.
Yeah.
and now, I mean, his goal, Brandon made a great outlet pass, and Roger did the rest with a nice, I think he kicked it to his stick and just sniped it top shelf right away. But, you know, from our perspective, you know, we're coming out there with a power play thinking like, right, let's get on the board and let's start the steamroller. But when you get stung like that, it's sort of like that is the immediate wake up. And that was like 6 minutes into the game.
Yeah. So, and then you guys did eventually answer back with just over 6 minutes left in the game when you had Pan.
Yeah.
Pan.
Pan's first goal of the season, you assisted on the goal.
Yeah, I just like careened it up the boards, and as I'm going to the bench, I see Pan going down the wing, and as I'm like, I can tell he's going to get a shot, so I stayed on so I'd get a plus, and it ended up working out.
Sometimes you got to do that.
Yeah.
Trust me, I do that.
Yeah, but it was good, man. Pan's been playing. I mean, he's young too. He's 16. Yep. He's a little guy, but he's been playing with a lot of energy. Jesse and I play with him all year, and it's good to see his hard work finally pay off. I know a lot of times he's been in the right spots and I know I've failed to give him a good pass. But he's been a solid guy all year. Good to see him on the board.
It was just a good play, as you said. Sometimes a simple play works. He fed it along the boards, and he just cut towards the net. Sometimes this season you've seen teams who struggle offensively, and they either make an extra pass or they try and deke. And Dom and I always just kind of preach simple play. Put the puck on net, crash the net, try and do these things, because if you take yourself out of that high-scoring area, you're going to lose the opportunity. So I was happy to see that on that play specifically.
Yeah, me too.
And then just 2 minutes later, they took the lead again. Roger.
Once again, Brandon Pick.
Assisted by Brendan. So what was going through your head at the end of the first period? I mean, you guys are down 1-1, so it's 2-1.
Against Aware.
Aware, yeah.
Nothing against them. It's just, as we've all know, they've had a tough season, so it was just kind of a surprising
They
position.
do have a period or two where they play really well as a team, which obviously in the first period they did that in this game, but
right. And you know what I had said in the pregame little huddle was we played this team last week and we dominated that game. I think it was 6-1, 7-1.
Mm-hmm.
And if I were in Justin's shoes, and I'm sure what he said was, let's not lose tonight. Let's get a comeback win, or let's even the series here. So what I told the guys was like, let's come out firing. And when you're down 2-1 at the end of the period, it's like, hey, when we don't come out firing, this is what happens, so let's not do that anymore. And I think the team got the message. And, you know, we had some penalty trouble, I think, right?
You only had
really
one
just-
penalty.
Oh, no, we
from
didn't?
Mel.
Okay, they were just general trouble.
Yeah, general trouble. Well, in the first period, general trouble. But, I
Yeah.
mean, the penalty that you did have was in the third period, but I think it was pretty much
It was
already
Mel, and
decided.
the game was already decided.
Oh, yeah.
What really happened, in my personal opinion, is Aware. You know, you guys also in that, we haven't mentioned his name yet, Leo statistically all season has been his solid rock self, and I think that they kind of took him by surprise a little bit. Give credit to Roger, played really well, but essentially after that point, he shut the door for almost the rest of the game. You guys
In a
played
big way.
much better defensively. The first period, you guys, as we talked about, were a little bit sluggish. And what is the best defense often is a good offense. You guys did a better job of maintaining puck possession, and you really, as you said, came out with a bit more fire and put the heat on them.
3 goals in the second period.
Yeah.
So you got one from Poon,
Yep.
second year in the SHL, and then you had Jan, who's quite a standout this year.
Yeah, that was a really nice goal. I don't know if you guys remember.
Yeah.
He just knifed through everybody.
It was.
So somehow found space to score.
Yeah, well, I've talked to a couple of the players, and Jan, they tell me Jan is one of the hardest guys to defend against because he never stops moving.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I'm not a forward, so when I play forward, I'm sticking myself in front of the net, and I'm forcing that defenseman to move me, which in turn screens the goaltender. Okay? But Jan is always on the move. And I see it on the sitting up in the score box. He's always moving, so.
He is, yeah. It's smart, too. He keeps his feet moving, and he creates space for himself and others. Because give this guy time, he's going to shoot.
Yep.
And if you come play him, he's going to find an open guy. So that was it was good to, he missed the first couple games in quarantine, but it was good to finally get him on the roster and see what he was made for. But he told me that when he was playing in Sweden, his role was more of like a third, fourth line grinder guy. And you can see how, he brings that energy to every single shift.
Yeah.
He's not like coasting or
No.
resting on his skill. He's working hard for every single on every single shift, and that has too been motivating for our team, especially the young guys looking at him.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. And I will mention just recently, since you picked him up, combining Jan's grinding two-way play with Patrick's skill has been very solid for you guys. I think you guys are going 3 games in a row now, scoring about 7 goals.
Yeah, that was
Six, 7 goals.
There was one game where I was like, let's split them up and see what we can do, and that was like 5 minutes of that before we put them back together.
That happens.
Yeah.
And then Jesse gets back on the score sheet, which is always nice to see. Jesse is one of the most... It's funny, off the ice, everybody talks about Jesse as an underrated player. We can't ignore him. But as soon as everybody gets on the ice, it's like everybody forgets about Jesse.
I think part of it's his stature. Jokes.
I don't know. I have Jesse on my team in the BIHL. I specifically recruited him. And playing against him, Jesse's not a guy I forget about because if you do,
he's going to burn you.
Yeah.
And he's in excellent shape.
Yes.
So, I mean, he's always getting back in the play, and even if he's down low defending in our zone, you pick your head up, he's there joining you on the rush.
Yep.
And that's how I think this goal happened. I think Bond made some moves, and, who's there for the rebound right there, unguarded in the slot, is Jesse, because he just knifed up the middle.
Yep. So, and then we get into the third period, and you guys add 2 more to your tally with a goal from Peem. Well, you guys acquired him in that little mix-up with but the little shifting of teams, with Kim going to Aware in the hopes that it would wake them up and play as a team. Good, solid player there.
Yeah, Peem's an energy guy. He's been in the league 5 years.
Yeah, he's been here from the beginning.
Yeah, he was, and we played. First couple of years, Spitfires. We were playing together. And he's definitely, grown as a player. He's been a guy. He's always been fast, and he's always been an impact guy, with energy. And I remember last year when we were playing in the finals, I think Brad had instructed Peem, just don't let Yeen get a shot and just get in the way, and it worked. And he's able to do that because he's fast and he's got good hockey sense. So we're lucky to have injected him into our lineup.
And he's not a small guy either.
No, he's
he's got a decent size for a Thai.
Yeah, he's got a good attitude too. He's a funny kid. Oh.
And then Patrick with the final goal of the night, assisted by Jan. So
yeah, and we've noticed we've only mentioned KCG here. Aware just kind of. I don't know whether they kind of surprised themselves with their strong first, and then it just kind of evaporated in 6 unanswered goals, and or not 6, but 5 unanswered goals, and that's pretty much all she wrote. They came back at the very end, last couple minutes of the game. We had
Justin
a couple goals by Justin.
So.
Well, I had one of those.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that. I want that goal.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
from our perspective, when Aware's coming out hard and Aware's coming out and putting up 2-1 at the end of the first period, that is indicative of the skill that they have. And if you give them an opportunity, they're going to score. Right? They got a bunch of guys who can score and can play well on their team. And in that first period, all they needed was a couple chances, and they have 2 goals. So I think for us, it was let's, tighten things up. Let's get back to basics and not give them those chances. And even there in the third period, their 2 goals came off some of the few chances that they had.
Yeah.
So
part of that, I wish I had the exact numbers of the per period shots on goal, because I remember remarking during the game with Scotty, just looking at the scoreboard, and it was, I think, around 5-1, 6-1 at this point. And I said the real reason was they just didn't get enough shots on goal against Leo. Leo, as we've talked about time and again, does not.
They get the shots. Aware does shoot the puck a lot, but one of the problems is it's into players.
That's true. A lot of block shots, a lot of missed shots.
There are more block shots this year than there has been in previous years. Guys are putting themselves in the shooting lane. So,
and Leo they had a few grade A chances, a couple 2-on-1s that Leo really bailed us out.
Yes,
this could have been a very different game if we have a different goaltender in net. So Leo gets a lot of credit keeping us in.
And our Rolling Stone Pizza Player of the Game went to Pan. Well deserved. So.
Yeah.
3-point night.
Yeah. It's good to see him pick up the offense here. He's definitely deserved it. Yeah. He's been working hard all year.
And here's my interview with Pan. I'm here with the Rolling Stone Pizza Player of the Game, Pan. Congratulations.
Thank you. So we're working well on both offensive zone and defensive zone tonight, and everyone trying to get the goals as much as possible. So good game tonight.
It was a tough first period, but you guys came back in the second?
Yeah. So in the second period, we try to work harder, skate more, and we've got it all.
Excellent. Well, congratulations again.
Thank you.
The opposite was very strong. I was good.
CM Hockey League News is brought to you by Big Chili Magazine, the best read expat lifestyle and news magazine in Thailand. It covers interesting issues in Bangkok and the region while bringing its readers engaging stories and various exclusive interviews, food reviews, and more. You can find the Big Chili Magazine in bookstores and online at thebigchili.com.
And hello again, everyone. Keith Mueller in our control center in California. And we're getting ready to go here for the game. So we're going to send it out now to our Zach Block and John, who will be our color person for the first game. And we'll send them out to you now. I hope they're online. If not, we'll be waiting for them.
Hey, sorry, we're getting ready to start the game.
Hello, Zach. You are live on the air. So we are run out of fill
Thank you.
programming.
Apologies for
We're
that,
ready
Keith.
for you.
How are you doing this evening?
Good, thank you. Yes, the sun is coming up, and I have booked my flight back to Bangkok, so I should be there in May. So looking forward to coming back.
Ooh.
So you are live on the air, by the way. So you're.
I heard you. I appreciate it.
Okay. But yeah, looking forward to it. So I'll be directing the game from LAX in May, and then jumping on the plane. So there you go.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah. I'm gonna finish the game and run right to the plane. So it'll be fun.
Well, I am Zach Block. Welcome to Hockey Night in Thailand. Sawadee Kop. Joining me tonight as my color commentator. I'm really appreciative to have SHL president.
That's me. I'm here.
How you doing, John?
Here. Very, very good. Excited for this game. Excited to see if Novotel can maybe have a 2-game losing streak. Let's see how that goes.
So we certainly have an interesting storyline, as you allude to, right? So Novotel had, a huge comeback last week after their tough time the previous week. What do you think Siam Mandalay needs to do tonight to be successful?
I mean, I think that Mandalay last week they proved that they can compete with any team in the league. They were down to KCG all game, and they came back. And in the third period, they played tough, got the 2 goals they needed, forced overtime, and they won in the shootout. So I think that seeing as KCG beat Novotel and seeing as Siam Mandalay beat KCG, I hate to say it as an aware player who really needs to get off the schneid here, but it seems that Novotel, KCG, and Siam Mandalay are pretty tight. I think any one of these teams can win on any given night. So I think it should be a fun one tonight.
Agreed. I'm excited for it. Fans, in the light blue, we have Novotel, led by Captain Mike Friesen. But he was overtaken in the scoring points lead, actually, last week by Stasny. So Stasny is now currently the top point getter in the league. He's had a huge month, right, John?
Yes, he is. He is getting goals and assists at all on shorthanded power play. He is playing in every situation. He is a phenomenal hockey player.
Conversely, Siam Mandalay looking to stay hot tonight. They've had a lot of really good contributions from the blue line. Who do you think needs to step up tonight for them to be successful?
Well, I think Yin had the shootout game-winning goal last week, and I look for him to add to that tonight and get some good shots on goal. I mean, his shot is amazing, and to test Ben early.
Agreed. Early faceoff won by Siam Mandalay, but quickly back for Novotel in the zone. Stasny wearing 21 tonight, not his normal 92. None coming back in for Siam Mandalay. Cuts into the zone, gets a quick shot wide, though. Followed up by Wynn.
Do we know why he's in a jersey? Is it dirty? He just didn't wash it?
You'll have to ask him. Long shot by Ian. Defended by Ben. Already good conversation on the bench from Turner Johnson. I'm liking this. Trying to rally his team as they move in. Dream needs to stand tall tonight if they're going to have a chance against Novotel. He's going to have to track their goal scorers. Novotel doing a nice job moving out quickly. Here comes Win Kuakau, subbing tonight. Try to centering pass, broken up. Captain Mike Friesen circling back behind his net. Gives it up. Ken Kinborn, Thai national team captain. He's had a really good month as well, among the league leaders in points scored.
4 points last week.
Seb Verde having a really great month as well. Moving in now. Verde going behind the net. Centering pass. Broken up. Seb tracking, really good job. Keep in. Verde, shot deflected wide. Behind the net. Novotel doing an excellent job maintaining possession here. That centering pass deflects high and out wide. Long shot off a leg. Behind the net again. Ed McConnell now. Trying to centering pass. Knocked away by Turner Johnson. Back to the point. Shot. Glove by Dream. With that stoppage, let's look at the away team roster tonight. Novotel is unfortunately missing Christoph Anliker and Jason Bitter. Besides that, they have a full roster. John, Novotel there doing an excellent job on that shift.
I mean, I said Verity won the player of the game last week, the Rolling Stone Pizza player of the game. He really came back and immediately had a great shift this week, first shift of the game.
Turner Johnson now moving in. Takes a shot, pass. Conatel, that's a shot. Oh, a save. Good save there. Nice fake shot. Turner trying to set up Darius.
Turner, last week's player of the game for the Siam Mandalay game as well.
I'm really looking forward to having him step up along with the rest of this crash line. Their grinding goals is how they're going to try and get past Novotel. Mike Wilson now moving in. Tried a shot. Not sure if that got through. Following up to the point. Turner Johnson, his shot, and a whistle.
What was the whistle for? Oh, outside the man in the crease, I believe. Someone in the crease, so be outside the zone, I think. Yeah, looks like a player was in the crease and the face-off outside the zone.
That's technical stuff. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. I wouldn't have been able to explain that.
That's what I'm here for, I think. Well, I thought I was here.
It's good to have your presence. I really appreciate the contributions from you and some of the other guys. Honestly, it's good to have you guys.
Well, they don't know the rules like me. I know the rules better than they do, so.
I hope so. It's your president, right?
God, I hope so. Yeah, God, I
the
hope
buck
so.
stops here.
It's supposed to.
Buck goes all the way down. Friesen following up. Tried a centering pass. Broken up there by Mike Wilson. Wilson did a really good job subbing in last week as the alternate captain, helping lead Siam Mandalay to the victory with a shorthanded goal.
He's a former captain, so he's come by naturally. He was a captain a couple of years ago.
Oh, arm up. I think the captain, Mike Friesen, is going to get the call.
I think he is. I think he's going to get the call for hitting Alex from behind. The call came from the back referee. Was not from the down low ref, who normally has that call, but it was called by Tui, the other referee. He's calling a hook. He's calling a hook. Not a check from behind. I didn't see the hook, but I guess Tui saw it.
So here we have an early special teams opportunity. Our next commercial break, I'll get to the home team roster. Win there. Good job. Here's an excellent opportunity for Siam Mandalay to try and get on the board first. Nice work there, Kinborn winning a battle. Long shot saved by Dream. Oh, Mike Wilson loses an edge, but recovers quickly. Moving the puck ahead. A little behind Yeen. He has to hold up his advance. Good pass, though. Non moving in.
Oh, good move.
Agreed. Non going behind the net. Jordan Ashton, captain. Across to Yeen. Thrown down low again. Kept in at the point.
Mike Wilson got sharpened his skates. That's twice now this shift.
It's true. Captain Jordan Ashton. Nice back pass to Yeen. Shot deflects outside. Novotel just doing an excellent job there, keeping everything to the outside.
And they're definitely trying to find Yin. You see, Yin was in the left D, and then he moved over to the right. They're trying to get him some open looks, which is what you want on the power play. And actually, they're making a change, but they're keeping Yin on the ice for this second power play unit. That just shows that he's the guy that wants the puck on his team.
And this forward line, the Grinders, along with Ernesto Bauer, I'm going to really enjoy watching them play on this shift. Win by Turner Johnson. That's huge. Yin. Long shot. Saved by Dream. In the slot. Okay. Outside. Throwing back up. Sideboards. Good work there. That's major. Nice work on the PK. Here we go. Here's an opportunity. Shorthanded. Goal! Look at that. Seb Verde.
Seb Verde, player of the game last week. And it looks like Siam Mandalay, last week they got a shorthanded goal, and this week they got a shorthanded goal against.
50, 39.
50 from 39. Excellent work, Major and Seb Verde. Short-handed. What a great start to this game for Novotel, man. This is what's made them the league leaders so far.
Absolutely.
Their best players have been taking these opportunities. Give Seb Verde credit. He's had a huge month.
Well, and the important thing is it's not their best players. You got that's not Friesen. That's not Ken Kinborn. That's not Stosny. That's their role players who are putting the puck in the net, which is amazing.
Top to bottom, that lineup can hurt you. Arm up. Goal.
That was a delayed penalty. That was a delayed penalty being called on Andrew Ross for really grabbing onto Ernesto and almost pulling him down, and then they scored a goal on the delayed penalty.
I lost the puck and all that. Thank you, John.
94, 88, 77. On the play, there's a penalty on number 7 for holding on the sheet. Nothing on the clock.
Face off one down low. So now we have a tie game. Siam Mandalay, Turner Johnson. Set up by Ernesto and Nunn. Give a huge credit getting back into this game. Tie game. Way to respond. So last week's player of the game is for both teams coming up strong here early, John.
Yep. It's good to see these guys, you know. Both role-playing players.
Turner's done a really good job on this team offensively. He's really carried the load in the points department.
Yep, that's right.
Stasny with a good move, moving back out along the sideboards. Doing a good job using his body to shield the puck. Tries to throw up to the point, but it's away from his man. Ken Kinborn going back, retrieving. Mancorn doing a good job moving back in. Throws it around the boards. Fawcett shielding the body behind the net. Mancorn trying to set up. Oh, down low. Danger, danger. Oh, Scotty Murray almost.
He was
wide open there.
In front. He was wide open in front. No one had him covered at all.
He's dangerous. Oh, centering pass and a goal. I think that might have been Captain Jordan Ashton.
It might have been off Winnie. It might have been off the super sub tonight. I think it was Tan who took the shot from the outside, and I want to say Winnie crashed the net, got the goal. I want to say. I think it might have been Winnie, number 18 or 19. I can't say what number he's wearing tonight.
19 if it is Win.
I think Win crashed the net. I think it was
19 and 11.
No,
19, 11.
But Jordan's the one who passed it across or shot it on net, and then he crashed. Win was crashed the net, got it in.
So Siam Mandalay playing with the lead. All right. 2 quick goals. Wait for them to respond after the early Novotel shorthander. And with great momentum here, Win coming back in. Tries to pass to Yeen. Shot. Oh, I think that might have hit the post.
I think it did,
Might have been the outside of the net. Novotel's going to have to weather this storm from Siam Mandalay. They're playing really strongly. Give them credit responding in this game. Already again in the Novotel zone. Odd man rush off of Turner Johnson out low. Shot. I think that might have been saved by Ben. Sideboards. Ton. Cutting towards the net. Centering pass. Johnson.
Oh, that's
off the post. That was off the post. Yeen.
God,
Save.
They are really lighting up Novotel right now. You know, I'll tell you, that's the third or fourth time this game I've seen an odd man rush against Novotel. You know, I'll tell you, underratedly, I saw today the list of subs that were coming play tonight, and Christoph Anlicker is a late loss for them. Don't underestimate how strong a defenseman he is and how they're going to miss him tonight. And so far, I've seen them missing him. A lot of odd man breaks that when Christoph is here, those don't happen.
Agreed. Thank you, John. Quickly moving back here, Captain Mike Friesen trying to rally his team. Shot saved by Dream. Here, Siam Mandalay coming back again quickly. Oh, good draw pass. Shot. Goal!
Mike Wilson.
Mike Wilson. Excellent work. The Siam Mandalay onslaught continues. Wow, they're on fire right now.
They're coming in waves. They're just coming in waves.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at the Siam Mandalay team roster.
Apologies. So Corey Day is missing, but Win Kuikow is subbing, and what a run from Siam Mandalay now. 3 unanswered goals. Thank you, Keith. Wouldn't be possible without Keith Mueller's work in the production booth. We appreciate it. Here's Siam Mandalay coming again. The first period they've owned since that first goal.
I mean,
Good glove, Dream.
That's an outside shot by Stastny. I mean, so far, between Kinborn, Stastny, and Mike Friesen, I wouldn't even know they're on the ice the way Siam Mandalay has been kind of keeping them in check. Maybe one break by Stastny. Friesen's had a couple, and Kinborn I haven't seen him do anything. Pretty impressive what Siam Mandalay has done so far to those 3 superstars.
This is a really interesting line right now. Mankorn, centered by Stastny and Friesen. There's a lot of offensive firepower on this line. For
This is a change. This is them saying they need to get something going.
And Kinborn as well. So the 5 players on the ice, along with Ralph Dittmer, we're representing in the SHL top 10 scoring leaders.
I think you got to stick to the face. I
Unfortunately,
think Kinborn got to stick to the face there, and it wasn't seen by the refs. It was not seen by the refs. Kinborn is
unfortunately Kinborn quickly going off the ice.
Must have a cut to the face or the lip or the teeth, but it's unfortunate that it was not seen by either of the referees.
At this point, it's very delayed. Refs are having a conversation, with Captain Mike Friesen.
I'll be honest, I didn't see it either. I was watching the play.
Neither did I. I was watching the play.
I really didn't.
It's really tough. It's tough for us to come back on that. You know, what can we do? We hope Kinborn's okay.
Yeah. But I want to see the replay at some point.
Oh, my goodness. Down low.
And that
did Dream make that save?
He did.
Yeah,
that was
my
Mike
goodness.
Friesen.
What effort. Oh, my goodness. Ernesto Bauer on the goal mouth. I think Ben just made an incredible save the other way.
Incredible glove save. Incredible glove save by Ben right there.
Goaltenders on both ends making fabulous saves here. Look at this action ending the first period. We have 3 minutes left. Apologies, Keith. We've had to stop the clock there on that penalty, injury. Alex Phelps now in his own zone. Throwing up towards center ice. Off Darius' skates. Trying to throw it forward. Nice work there. Peter Borjesson stepping in front of that. Turner just hacks at it down ice. Back to Andy Ross in his own zone for Novotel. Mankorn Sukwabon. Into the zone. Broken up. Andy Ross fouls it up. And now Siam Mandalay moving back out. Good quick pass. Tan down the sideboards. Back to the point. Long shot. Save. Behind the net now. Non. Somebody loses an edge. Stastny throws it up. That hits off the ceiling.
I'll tell you, if Ken Kinborn is not able to come back tonight and they're missing Christoph, I mean, it's really going to be this Novotel defense becomes almost pedestrian, which is the big thing for Siam Mandalay.
They might have to move back Mankorn to D if that happens. Maybe they would think about that.
Which he's been known to do. Which he's been known to do for sure.
As it is, face off. Won by Siam Mandalay. Yeen. Shot wide. Whoa, that was hard. Bounce off the active end boards there. That was another opportunity, but Ben jumped in front of that Mancorn now. Good pressing defense. Tan, look at this Siam Mandalay forecheck. They have spent almost this whole period in the Novotel zone. But as I say that, Mancorn moving back out now. Here we go, Siam Mandalay.
Another odd man break.
Oh, good break up there on the defensive end. Warriors, or excuse me, that was Dittmer, number 44, breaking that play up. Alistair Fawcett, forward to Jordan Ashton. Ashton, little dump and chase. 1 minute remaining in the first period. Sideboards, Mancorn, all the way down. That might be an icing.
So if you look at the Novotel line right now, what you said might happen is happening. Mancorn is now playing defense on this line.
Thank you. McConnell, Major, Verde.
And the defense is Dittmer and Mancorn.
Conversely, Mitch Morrison in the face-off circle. I see Darius. I think that's Ernesto at the far boards. It is.
This is the grind line. This is the grind line for them.
And Yeen and Wilson, two top defensive players, in my opinion, as well.
Yes.
A lot of offensive power here. Unfortunately, 15 seconds left. I'm not sure if they're going to have an opportunity here. 10 seconds. We're going to have time for a face-off. We'll go to a commercial break after this.
That is gamesmanship by Novotel right there, sending two guys on the ice to kill some time.
And I'm going to send it back to Keith for a commercial break. This is Hockey Night in Thailand.
Let's go. Yeah. I really got the feeling today that everything is going my way. Now this is what I'm talking about. Every time I see your smile, it makes me shout. Let's go! Let's go! Ooh, nothing's gonna stop us today. Get on the bus or get out the way. We're cruising with the radio on. So turn it up to 10. Here comes our favorite song. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
And now let's return to Zach Block and our production team in Bangkok.
Thank you, Keith. What an amazing first period. Siam Mandalay on fire coming back. 3 goals unanswered after the early shorthander from Sub Verde. John, what did you see in that first period?
I just saw, look to me, what Siam Mandalay, if they didn't have a game plan, then they were doing great. But I saw a game plan. I saw them with some kind of game plan. They were doing it to a T. You said before, we saw good forecheck, and we saw a lot of odd man breaks. I don't know if that's a strategy, but definitely more odd man breaks against Novotel than I've seen all season. They must have had
Agreed.
5 or 6 odd man breaks.
They've had a really strong forecheck, very high defensive forwards, and they've just been aggressive on the puck, getting a lot of takeaways quickly. Whoa! A bit of a physical play there. Moving back now.
Mike Freeze is not happy at all.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that one. Into the corner.
Seemed to me he was wrestled to the ground, but I don't know. I don't see Freeze losing one of those battles unless it's a penalty.
I'll agree with you. I think the opposing player extended his arms, but I'm going to leave it at that for now. Novotel, moving back. I just talk about what happens, folks. I don't make the calls.
I got no problem talking about it.
Thank you, President. I appreciate that.
No problem. You keep being nonpartisan, and I'll be keeping partisan. No problem.
Here we go. Siam Mandalay coming back in their own zone. Good speed here. Tan moving forward. Good play here. Passing. Darius. Goal. What a beautiful passing play.
That was a gorgeous, gorgeous play. It really was a gorgeous play. Great passing. I mean, really nice.
What beautiful team chemistry we're seeing right now from Siam Mandalay and White.
Absolutely. I mean, they're missing Corey Day for a long time, but Winnie is really a pretty good super sub tonight for sure.
Very good. Darius with the goal.
Great pass.
Winnie
Great
getting
look by
an assist.
Winnie. Great look by Winnie. Beautiful look.
Four to 1 now. Siam Mandalay in the early part of the second period. Shots on goal currently are 12 to 9 in favor of Siam.
That was a good shot by Seb. We already dreamed didn't see it for a second, but he finally got it.
He needs to continue to play well. You know Novotel is going to counter in this game. They're going to come back. Ed McConnell taking the face off Novotel, but won by Siam Mandalay. Moving back out again quickly. Tan back to win. Turnaround shot saved by Ben. Major in the corner of the boards. Sideboards now. Seb Verde. Somebody lost an edge. Siam Mandalay, Menkorn now behind his own net. Excuse me, Novotel, Menkorn behind his net. All the way down. Arm up. I'm not sure the car there. I thought the arm came up, but we'll go all the way back down. Maybe icing.
It was icing. That was icing.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you. Arm up again. Delayed offsides. Back out now. Center ice. Novotel and Siam Mandalay play going back and forth into the CM zone. Long shot saved by Ben. Sideboards now. Seb Verde. Behind the net, Ralph Dittmer. Up to Menkorn. Long pass cross ice. That bounces off the net. Here comes Mike Wilson. His shot deflected, does not get through. Good block shot. Major now in the corner. Behind his own net. Up to the side now, Major again. Novotel spending so much time in their own zone. Here Menkorn trying to move forward. Turner Johnson, but Stasny follows up. Stasny looking to move forward. SHL leaguer in points currently. Cross ice, Captain Mike Friesen, sideboards.
Ken's on the ice. Ken's back on the ice.
Big call, Ken Kinborn, captain back on the ice. Turnaround shot. Oh, Kinborn almost. Now Turner Johnson.
He's looking for a penalty in a second here, just so you know.
Yeah.
See in a second. He just slashed Turner Johnson on the shins.
I heard it.
He's looking for some revenge here.
All the way down into the zone. Yeen. Up to center ice. Turner Johnson broken up, but continuing with it. Johnson moving in now. Good back checking there, Captain Mike Friesen. Friesen moving forward. Into the zone. Trying to center, broken up. Follows it up. Ooh, good little play. Shot on goal. Andrew Ross playing really low. Down below the goal line. Behind the CM Mandalay net. Friesen trying to center for Stasny. It's following up with it. Here we go. Friesen. Oh. Centering pass. Long shot. Kinborn saved by Dream. Kept in by Stasny. Good job following up there. Moving in. Non. CM Mandalay. Sideboards back down low. Bounces around. Home on the sideboards. Taken away now. Ken Kinborn. Novotel. Just flips the puck all the way down. That might be an icing.
No,
it is.
Yes, icing. Late call there, but yes, it's an icing. And Andrew Ross got to come back off the ice again because he got off the icing. No change allowed.
CM Mandalay.
The last shift he was down low behind the net. A little too much for a defenseman if I like it, but I guess down 4-1. They're trying a few things.
Agreed. Novotel, a bit more momentum there, but nothing to show for it yet. They need to try and get back in this game. Down 3. CM Mandalay's had a really excellent first half of the game. 10-15 remaining, second period. Shots on goal 15-12 in favor of CM Mandalay and White. Here comes Ken Kinborn trying to move in. Thai national captain, Spinorama. That shot deflected, though. Much stronger forecheck. Oh, Novotel. Ken Kinborn setting up McConnell. Shot. Wide.
Oh, missed the net. Oh, he had the near post.
Right idea here. Ken Kinborn's presence immediately being felt. Here we go again. Kinborn breaking that play up. Moving in. Kinborn. Good defense here. Mike Wilson. Players down. Back up. Siam Mandalay trying to weather this counter. Novotel, led by Thai captain Ken Kinborn, being much more presence felt here. His impact on the ice cannot be overstated. Cross ice. Hard impact all the way back down into the Siam Mandalay zone. Stasny. Over now, Mike Wilson. Wilson tries to bring it around the boards. Mitch Morrison's there. Kept in by Kinborn again. Kinborn loses an edge, though. Siam Mandalay trying to get back out again. Ernesto Bauer in front of me, 88 against Dittmer. Ernesto trying to cut in. Good break up there. Poke check. Now Mitch Morrison throws it around down low behind the Novotel zone. Full changes here by Siam Mandalay. Kinborn now flips it back out. Down to Yeen. Yeen for Siam Mandalay from his own zone, moving forward. Good pass off the boards. Turner Johnson, chip down low. Throws it around the sideboards. Ernesto Bauer. Bauer back towards the point. Novotel trying to break that out. Kept in by Morrison. Down low. Corner. Major off the boards. Good pass. Sabverde. Now, Captain Mike Friesen. Oh, tried to make a move but lost the puck. Turner Johnson. Johnson coming back. Siam Mandalay will have numbers if they hurry. Johnson. Shot saved by Ben. Yeen gets the puck back quickly. Yeen, Siam Mandalay. Kinborn, though. Kinborn for Novotel. Mancorn, Sukwiban. Mancorn for Ken. Goal!
You know, you felt that coming. Even though it was back and forth, you felt Ken's presence. He was on the ice for about 2 minutes that shift, and he had a bunch of shots and a bunch of plays. And I don't know if you saw behind the net, he kind of finished just checking on Turner Johnson to get a little revenge, and that high stick that he thought he had. I think Ken was on a mission that shit. I don't think he was leaving the ice till he got a goal.
Agreed. You could definitely feel his presence, and that chemistry between him and countryman Mancorn Sukwiban. They've had so many goals assists together in the last month. They've really had excellent play.
Absolutely.
Tan, his play. Tan Limbenpad, 5 years in the league now. He's really come alive this season. Excellent play for Siam Mandalay, number 42.
Yeah, he's a good player. Got some size on him. He's kind of coming into his body a little stronger this year.
Mancorn trying to get out. Up now, McConnell. Cross ice off a leg. Alex Phelps. Good keep in here. Stasny. Oh, I'm not sure if they got all the way through.
No, it's blocked. There was a block by the defenseman.
Here we go. Captain Jordan Ashton. Goal.
Great move by Jordan. He came down the ice and he made a great move and he made Ben open up his legs and he fit it to 5-hole. Great deke by Jordan Ashton. Perfect play. And more importantly, what a way for Siam Mandalay to answer back. A minute or two after the last goal by Kinborn to come back and score again. Really must deflate them a little bit. Any thought that Novotel had of a quick comeback is snuffed out immediately.
Give Siam Mandalay credit. Oh, here we go again. Ernesto Bauer. Turner. Oh, Siam Mandalay, give him credit, and already again being active here. Yeen. Shot in the goal mouth. Oh, what a save by Ben.
Great save by Ben. Great save on Darius.
Wow. Siam Mandalay in white. Man, white hot fire right now. Yeen.
Oh, man, Darius again.
They've just come to play tonight. What can you say? Against the league leaders. Novotel. Stasny. Chips it in. Yeen, though, trying to get out quickly. Someone to change. Darius. Tried a shot. Saved. Kinborn affected that shot, I think. Behind the net. Kinborn. Long pass up to Stasny. To Mancorn. Mancorn. Good defense here, Mike Wilson. Excellent work, Mike Wilson. Way to win the battle. Behind his own net, Siam Mandalay again with puck possession.
Oh,
Trying to cherry pick.
Ken almost had a breakaway there.
We're seeing a lot of odd man rushes and breakaways in this game, back and forth.
Absolutely.
Turner Johnson, here we go again. Johnson tried to cut in. Get back. Major now, get back, get back. Captain Mike Friesen. Delayed. Mike Wilson, excellent defense this shift. Over to Ken. Broken up. Through the far boards, kept in by Dittmer. Down low behind the Siam Mandalay zone. Excuse me, the net. Yeen. Long pass, here we go. Oh, Jordan Ashton just out of his reach. Still gets a shot on goal, just a bit wide. Excuse me, shot wide. Jordan Ashton again, captain. Siam Mandalay, his team's played so well tonight. 4 minutes remaining, second period. 5-2. Jordan Ashton, that deflects wide, out of play. Stoppage.
Once again, I've said it a couple of times already. Other than Ken now, I mean, I just have not seen Mike Friesen or Tomas Stastny really do what we've seen them do. And the top two scorers in the league, and they're just haven't been on the scoreboard from what I mean, I don't think they have assists or goals, either of them, in those first two goals. And it's pretty impressive what Siam Mandalay has done to those two guys tonight so far with 3:30 to go in the game, in the second period.
It's been, in my opinion,
gentlemen, I just wanted to double check my scoreboard. It's 5-2 Siam Mandalay, correct?
5-2 Siam Mandalay, yes.
Thank you.
Correct. Menkorn coming back. Stasny. Just the team defense of Siam Mandalay, the aggressive forecheck, defense was really containing and shutting down the players. They've really had excellent puck possession, this whole game. And Dream has made several good saves.
Yeah, I mean, we're not seeing anybody other than Ken Kinborn, who I'm not sure anybody can keep off the scoreboard for a full game. We're not seeing the guys we see every week really dominating. And that's a testament to Siam Mandalay's defense and their forecheck and everything.
Keep in here by Novotel. Stasny. Excellent communication here from the Siam Mandalay bench. Long shot, Andy Ross. Good glove, Dream.
I guess you'd sit there and say at the end of the second period against KCG, they kind of had this little pep talk. In the third period, they came back and won that. They outscored their opponents 7-2 since the third period of last game.
Excellent insight, John.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Not just a pretty face. Not just a pretty face.
No, you're much more than that.
Thank you.
All the work you do as president, we appreciate it. I'm happy to be a small part of this organization.
Oh, no. We appreciate you. Trust me. Oh, that's a long pass again, looking for breakaways.
Down into the final 2 minutes of the second period. Novotel, has been kind of shocked by really this aggressive play by Siam Mandalay. Here we go. Mancorn. Long pass in front of me to Ed McConnell. Tried to drop pass, but a little behind Stasny. Bauer trying to move forward along with Darius. Shot. Save. Oh, following up the shot. Is that a goal?
No goal.
No goal.
It's going to be no goal. It's going to be no goal. It's going to be no goal. It's going to be no goal. We'll get the explanation here from seems to me that he's saying it's went off his body and it can go off the body accidentally, but if he used his body on purpose to try and put it in, you can't call that a goal, is what I think it was. You can't hit it off your body on purpose, is my guess.
Thank you.
We can get maybe between periods. You can grab Jeremy. You can get explanation for the viewers. But I think it went off Ernesto's body. I think he did it on purpose as opposed to just bouncing off his body. And you cannot use any part of your body on purpose to put the puck in the net other than the stick.
Beautiful color analysis. SHL president.
I could be wrong. That's all made up. No, I'm just kidding. I believe that's the rule. That I believe is the rule. If I'm correct about that.
We'll get the call.
Yeah.
Final minute of the period. 30 seconds left. Sideboards. Dittmer from the point. Throws it to the sideboards. Captain Mike Friesen. Try to centering pass. Off a stick. 15 seconds. In the corner. Siam Mandalay trying to break this up. Win Kuikau. Good job to win a battle. Win going to try and kill the clock here. I'm going to send it to Keith for a commercial break. This is Hockey Night in Thailand.
This is breaking news from ThailandTV.news. Now all the Thailand news is in one place. The latest reports from around the clock and around the world. Breaking Thailand news from all the world's top news sources, translated into 11 languages and updated 24 hours a day. Here's Ali with more.
ThailandTV.news has it all. The latest news, weather, and sports updates, plus up-to-the-minute events listings and fun things to do in Thailand. And that's not all. There's also entertainment, lifestyle, and travel news, including the latest visa information. If it's happening in Thailand, you'll find it here at ThailandTV.news.
It's all here at ThailandTV.news. All the latest news, weather, sports, they even cover ice hockey. It's all done at ThailandTV.news. Yes, it's all the Thailand news, all in one place.
And we're going to return you now to Zach Block and John in Thailand. And gentlemen, I wanted to let you know that the numbers of viewers tonight is probably the largest we've had ever. So it must be John. That's what must be drawing them in. So
that's right. My last minute saying I'll do it. If I got out on Twitter really quickly, that I'll be here for this. So I got a quick update on the goal. The reason that was a no goal was not because of what I said. It was because the goaltender Ben was juggling the puck and Ernesto was in the crease and made contact with the goalie. And because he was juggling it or bouncing it and couldn't have full contact with the puck, control the puck, because Ernesto went into the crease and hit it out of his hand, kind of made contact. It was goalie interference.
Thank you. I got the same explanation from Jeremy.
All right.
So
good.
Ben made the initial save.
Right.
Novotel are going to need a strong third period here, down by 3. 5-2 Siam Mandalay. They've done a wonderful job responding. After the initial goal, shorthanded by Seb Verde, 4 unanswered goals before Novotel got back into this, but then Siam Mandalay responded again. So this has really done a good job. Here comes Tan. Tan tried to throw it across. Good save there, I think, Ben. Didn't get much on the shot. Now, off a stick. Back into the Siam Mandalay zone. Home moving forward. Shot. Not sure if that got cleanly through. Ben might have made the save. Home again. Skating run. Goal!
Oh, what a goal. What a goal.
Great individual effort, Home.
Home came down. I think when the one you missed, I think he fanned on it. I think he didn't get the shot off at all. And then he got his own fan shot, took it behind the net, and they got a second shot off and got that in.
37 unassisted, so give a lot of credit to Home. What an individual effort. It is 6-2, Siam Mandalay.
Not what I would have expected.
I don't think any of us predicted this. I thought it was going to be a one-goal game. I have been really impressed by their team play. Here we go again. Siam Mandalay's taking time in the Novotel zone. What a statement game, Siam Mandalay.
Absolutely.
There's still a lot of time left. We have almost 15 minutes remaining, just under 15 minutes remaining in the third period, but a 4-goal deficit for Novotel.
It was just 2 weeks ago that KCG beat Novotel, right? So Novotel is they lose this. They lost 2 games in 3 weeks, I believe. That'd be a pretty important stat, I think.
And two-thirds of their losses for the season.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
If this holds up.
If this holds up. Maybe they got too comfortable with a 9-0 lead against the Ware last week, and they didn't have too difficult a game last week. They took a ball to get back in this game. And as an Aware player, I can say that, I guess.
Sure. And I mean, setting the tone early, it hurt to have Ken Kinborn off the ice, and his presence immediately was felt back on the ice. But at that point, it was already 4-2, even with the goal he got back. So that really set the tone for this game. But give credit to Siam Mandalay continuing to play well, even after his return.
What this does to me is it just shows how underrated a player as far as top defenseman in the league, Christoph Anliker is. He is just missed. He's a phenomenal player. Playing against him week in, week out, he's really a superstar out there.
Agree. That is a huge loss for Novotel.
And Mike Wilson shot the puck into the crowd and didn't kill anybody, but it was a pretty good slap shot. It looked pretty rough. Luckily, no one got hit on that one.
Would like to see the players make a bit safer decisions when on the ice, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, there's no plexiglass, and the netting isn't all the way around, so that was that missed everybody. That could have been a little dangerous.
For our viewers as well, so they know, the ice is quite wet here, unfortunately, this evening, so you might see some water coming up. For the players, it's tough. You need to have more energy on your passes and be a bit more purposeful. Can't have as many dekes.
You've seen a lot of guys losing their edges and everything. That's because of the ice, not because these guys have lost the ability to skate.
Novotel, Captain Mike Friesen, that shot broken up. Nice job, CM team defense. Still doing a great job. Here again, not allowing any clean shots on goal and getting the puck out quickly. That might be an icing. No icing.
No, they called no icing. Mike Friesen up at the blue line, cherry picking at the opposite blue line.
Yeah, he's trying to get his team back in this. They're down by 4.
Well, you'll notice a lot of times. A lot of times when Mike Friesen's on the ice, so is Mike Wilson. He's coming off now, but I've noticed it may be a strategy too. When he can do it, I think Mike Wilson's kind of shadowing Mike Friesen.
Speak of the devil. Captain, good pass here. They're going to have numbers. Severde, shot saved by Dream. Good setup there. Verde that time denied. Down low, Friesen into the corner now. Nice defense, Ian, keeping him to the boards. Friesen still with the puck, though. Cross ice. Kinborn now. Kinborn back near the blue line, trying to keep the puck in. Long shot, deflects wide. All the way down. Ben playing the puck. Dittmer now up to Menkorn. Both teams making changes. Arm up. I think that was delayed offsides, but now waved off. Yeen now in his own zone. Cross ice. Off the boards. Good play there. Alistair Fawcett. Down Kinborn now in the Novotel zone. Cross ice. Stasny.
Step up, Al, step up.
Good drop pass. Menkorn. Oh, tried to set up back door.
Great pass, but Ed just couldn't put it away. That's a couple Ed's had tonight that he's, I think he'd want back, but he's getting open. Ed's really been a grinder since he got back from his trip to the U.S. He's gone for a few weeks, playing real well. Got a goal last week.
Agreed. I appreciate Ed's commentary with me last week. It's nice to have him in the booth.
Oh, yeah. That's why he got a goal.
Maybe there's some magic. Would that help you tonight?
We'll see. We'll see. God, I hope so.
Any predictions for the game in the nightcap tonight? You guys are going against KCG.
Oh, God. We have a good squad tonight. We have Kim is back. It's all going to be about how we start. If we can, last week we had a terrible first period. If we can keep it close in the first, I'll be happy. That looks like offsides to me. That's offsides. It was out of the zone. I don't think Peter Bjorcha could see. It's kind of rough.
Unfortunately,
he had it out of the zone by a good foot, and I don't think he knew it.
30 centimeters for our metric units.
Yeah, sorry. No. As an American in the booth, there's going to be feet and inches.
There are 2 Americans in the booth, my friend.
That's right. There's 2 Americans. So what are you giving the metric system for? Come on.
I'm international, my friend. I'm an expat.
They can Google it. I have to do it every day.
I'm an expat.
All right. So am I for way too long.
Where did you grow up, John?
I grew up in Washington, D.C. Let's go, Caps.
Good save there, Dream. Novotel kind of whacking away at it, but he did a good job keeping it out.
That was a frustration by Stastny. That was a little frustration, putting a stick into the glove of Dream. No penalty call, but that was some frustration.
DC.
Go Caps.
I grew up in the Chicago suburbs, Blackhawks, so we both had some success recently.
We have definitely. You've had more than I have.
Well, it feels like it's been a while. The Blackhawks have been rebuilding now for the better half of the last decade. But
Kirby Doc, you got Kirby Doc back today, though. Good young player.
They've had a really good season.
Surprisingly good.
Surprisingly good. Yeah. Surprisingly, for sure. A lot of young players stepping up along with Kane.
Yep.
And rookie goaltenders really played well.
Absolutely.
Anyway, back to the CM. Hockey League.
That's minor league hockey, the NHL. Back to the pros here, SHL. Here we go.
It is still 6-2, 8.5 remaining, third period. Shots on goal at 22-19, still in favor of Siam Mandalay. Just done a really nice job. Team defense. Here we are again in the Novotel zone. Win Kuikow just ringing it around. Jordan Ashton on the far side. Bounces off his stick, though. Kept in by Home. Back to Ashton. Sideboards. Centering pass.
Great save by Ben.
Good save. 5-hole.
It's a little insight for the viewers at home. A lot of these guys on both teams and the 4 teams tonight played in a ball hockey tournament yesterday here in Bangkok. So I'm looking at Alex Alps on the bench here stretching out because he got cramped up. Lance, goalie from next game, played. So a few of these guys are pretty beat from 6 hours of ball hockey. So late in these games, you may see some tired legs.
We'll get some more analysis. Scotty Murray said he'd talk to me about it in the next game. He's going to join me in the booth.
He played. I did not. So he'd have more analysis than I would for sure.
Down low behind the Novotel net. Dittmer along the end boards. Kinborn. Oh. Moving back now, Novotel. Major, good speed. Sideboards. Cutting towards the zone. Shot. Oh, follow up. Sarah Verde. Dream. Excellent save. Whistle.
Mike Friesen not happy at all. Mike Friesen got hit before in the beginning of the game, and he's complaining about that, and now he's upset. Looks like Yin knocked him down, and he just gave Yin a little bit of poke in the leg after that shift. So I think Mike is also very, very frustrated, I think, tonight. Very frustrated.
Yeah, there's some conversation between Friesen and the Siam Mandalay bench. Mike, gotta get off the ice.
I'm not saying those weren't 2 possible calls, but this is a little bit of frustration as well, obviously. A lot of frustration on the Novotel bench here.
Darius Konotopats saved by Ben. Holding up now in the corner, 6.5 remaining. Third period. Novotel. Stasny. Cutting to the net. Oh, Stasny. Saved by Dream. Excellent individual effort. Stasny trying to get his team back in it. Oh, John has to get out of the way.
I think that puck bounced out into Mike Wilson's hand, I think. All right, I got to roll, get dressed for the next game.
Thank you so much for joining us.
On the ice. No problem.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, John.
No problem.
Thank you so much, SHL President. I really appreciate the commentary from him. He gave a lot of beautiful insight. It's nice to be a part of this organization that he's helped develop.
Absolutely.
Here, Ken Kinborn trying to move his team back into this game. Try a centering pass, but good takeaway here. Ton's going to have excellent hustle here. Breakaway. Save, or perhaps wide. I'm not sure if Ton's shot got on net there. As it is, behind the Novotel net. Taken by Kinborn. Mancorn. Wide. Ton again. Ton. Oh, I think that was off the post. Ton has had 2 breakaways, yes, in the last minute. Give Ton credit. Here we go. Mancorn. Good play. Siam Mandalay keeping the puck out. All the way back down to Novotel zone. Recovering. Friesen. Using his body to shield the puck. Back to Borgeson. Long pass. Kinborn. Off the sideboards. Back to Kinborn. Circling in his own zone. Trying to get through the defense. Good move. Good play. Back all the way. Mike Wilson trying to fight with Friesen for the puck. Friesen throws it down low. Major. Major behind the Siam Mandalay's net. Is that a goal? Goal! Major. What excellent effort going behind the net. And the goal, turn wrap around. 39 from 10. So it's not quite over yet. 3:30 remaining. 6-3 still. Siam Mandalay, but Novotel trying to come back. Major, I'm sorry. Novotel win the faceoff. Verde back down low. Centering pass and another goal. My goodness, 2 goals in about 30 seconds. Not even. It's not over. It's not over. 6-4. 39, 10, and 50. So once again, Major from Friesen, and this time Verde also assisting. It's 6-4, 2:51 remaining. Novotel coming back. My goodness, Kinborn, good save, Dream. Here we go, though. Bauer with a chance on the other end. Excellent defense, Major. Major doing it on both ends of the ice right now. 2:29 remaining. Yeen throws it off the sideboards down below. We are back. We're going to be in stoppage time here. Normally SHL running time periods. We have stoppage time in 2-goal or less games in the final 2 minutes. 2:15. Yeen moving back now. Siam Mandalay broken up. Novotel coming back here. Captain of the Thai team, Ken Ginborn at the blue line. Poked back out. Ben still in net. No empty goal yet. Cross to Yeen. Yeen. Now Mankorn. 1:50 remaining. Mankorn tries to throw it up. Kinborn. Kinborn long shot. Glove by Dream. Stoppage, 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 stoppage. 2-goal game. Should be a So Dom forgot we were in stoppage time. Sorry. No big deal, Dom. Timeout as well. We have a timeout here. Shots on goal right now, 25-24 Novotel. Man, what a comeback for Novotel, but they still have 2 goals that they have to try and make up here. 1:45 remaining. I wonder if they're going to steal. Somebody needs to move a vehicle, I guess. Apologies. Having some commotion here in the arena. Siam Mandalay, what a team game they've played tonight. Aggressive forecheck. They built a commanding 6-2 lead. But Major for Novotel with 2 quick goals here at the end of the 3rd period. 1:45 remaining, 6-4. Give a lot of credit from Siam Mandalay for having a strong game thus far. Novotel, though, not quitting. The leadership on this team going to play hard to the final whistle. Face-off. Won by Novotel. Stasny. Oh, just out of Mankorn's reach. Mankorn rings it around to Ken. Empty net, empty net. Seb Verde on the ice. Friesen. Major in the corner. Back to the sideboards. Tan just chips it all the way down. This might be an icing. It is. Stoppage, 1:19 remaining. Friesen, Kinborn, Stasny, Seb Verde, Major, and Mankorn all on the ice for Novotel. Defending non-win Tan, Phelps as well. Face-off, Siam Mandalay win. Get the puck all the way down again. Another icing. No change. 1:14 remaining. Non tried to get off the ice again, but has to skate back. Mike Wilson as well on the ice for Siam Mandalay. All the way back down again. We'll queue up. Both teams trying to tie up. Eventually won by Novotel. Down low. Into the corner now. Both teams fighting. Back to the point now. Kinborn, that shot doesn't get through. Off the side. Final minute of the period. Siam Mandalay desperately trying to hold on to the 6-4 lead. Novotel with the empty net, trying to scratch across goals. They have done this before in previous games, folks. They've scored with only a few seconds left in the game to win before. A few weeks ago, Friesen scored with 30 seconds left. Good face-off, and that might be, it is. What a great shot. Siam Mandalay, excellent work, winning the face-off and just immediately throwing the puck all the way down ice, empty netter. And that should seal it. No more stoppage time. It is now a 3-goal lead. They're going to give us credit here. The referees are sorting it out. But, wow, Siam Mandalay's team defense, what excellent play. 94 from 74, I believe. So I think that was none. Siam Mandalay once again all the way down to Ben. That stopped, though. Mike Wilson, 17. Assisted by Turner Johnson. So that gives Johnson at least... a cry of victory. 7-4 final. Siam Mandalay, what a great game. Really admire their fire in this game, coming out strong. And it really just top to bottom in the lineup. I'm trying to look for a player of the game. I'm not sure I can do it. I think I'm going to say Mike Wilson as the defenseman had a really excellent game. Scored a goal there. 2 goals actually now with that goal here, empty netter at the end. I would say give the gameplay to Mike Wilson representing the team defense. Just really excellent play. Thank you for joining us. I'll send it back to Keith. Stick around. In about 10 minutes, we'll have the second game of the night. Aware's coming back with KCG.
Thank you, Zach. We'll see you for game 2.
This has been a presentation of Thailand TV.tv, winner of the SHL Golden Mike Award for excellence in broadcasting for Hockey Night in Thailand.